Hey, what's good, everybody? Comment, like, subscribe, share the video. So this conversation is still going on. Can men and women be friends? I truly don't think that men and women can be friends, but there's certain scenarios where it might be possible. But even in those scenarios, things can still happen where it would show you that the person's not truly your friend. If you're already in a relationship and you go out with other couples, that's a good way to become friends with the opposite sex. But even in situations like that, attraction can occur, and there's situations where, you know, people start developing feelings, and and it could still happen. So again, it's not 100% foolproof. I think true friendship is when you're not attracted to somebody. If you're not attracted to that person, you just want to spend time with that person, you have an ulterior motive, hey, that's a true friend. But if always behind the scene you're thinking, hey, maybe someday I'll get to be with this person, that's not really a friend. That's why it's hard to say between men and women if there could be a true friendship. Because, just because you're not attracted to that person doesn't mean that they're not attracted to you and they're just, biding their time. It's difficult when it comes to this whole situation because, you think that as time goes by, you're like, oh, wow, we're really developing a real friendship. And you may be doing so. But a guy is willing to throw all that away if him gives him the opportunity to be with you, because at the end of the day, that was his, initial thing that he wanted to do, was to be with you. If a man is approaching you, it's for a reason. He wants something from you. Now, different men have different ways of trying to go about it. Some men are shy, so they might tiptoe around the subject. Other men are more direct, but at the end of the day, they're all wanting that one thing from you. So you have to know, if you're not interested, make it be known you're not interested and leave it at that. Because if you take this guy on as a friend, you're putting yourself in a bad position, for a relationship down the line. Because these guys will bide their time. They will, wait it out if that's what they have to do. And you forget that because you've been friends with him for so long, you forget that how he approached you originally. These guys are not your friends. Think about it. A friend's supposed to be honest with you. And if this person can't tell you what he really wants from you, can you really consider that person a friend? These guys are dangerous because if you have a boyfriend, they will constantly agree with you just to make the boyfriend look bad. Even if they completely agree with the boyfriend, they will just disagree with him just to make him look bad because they want to be on your side all the time. Because again, they're biding their time. It doesn't matter how great the conversation is, how many times you hung out. These guys always have the ulterior motive, so you gotta know that.